Have you ever wondered why some people simply cannot make a decision without asking someone else? Should I take this job? Should I buy this house? What will people think? Should I do this or that? And then there are people who say, I don't need anybody. I can handle everything myself. But there is actually a third category. And in my opinion, this is where emotional maturity lies. Interdependence. So today let's understand these three kinds of people: dependent, independent, and interdependent. And by the end of this video, I want you to ask yourself one simple question: which one am I? So let's start with dependence. A dependent person relies heavily on other people for emotional support, decision making, validation, or sometimes even basic functioning. You want to change your job, but you cannot make the decision without your parents approving it. You want to buy something, but you need your partner to tell you whether it's okay. You constantly need reassurance. Am I looking good? Did I do the right thing? Are you angry with me? Do you still love me? Now, needing people is not inherently bad. Human beings are social creatures. We all need support, right? The problem begins when your ability to function depends entirely on someone else. And this can start very early in childhood. A child who's never allowed to make small decisions may grow up believing someone else has to decide for me. Parents sometimes unintentionally create this dependence. What do you want to wear? Let me choose. What do you want to eat? Let me decide. Which activity do you want? No, you should do this activity only. We are doing it out of love. But if we keep doing everything for our children, we may be raising children who are physically capable but emotionally dependent. So gradually give children age appropriate choices. Do you want the blue shirt or the green one? Do you want to finish your homework before dinner or after dinner? Small decisions build confidence and autonomy. Now let's move to the other extreme, independence. An independent person says, I can take care of myself. They can manage their emotions. They can solve problems. They don't constantly need approval from others. And this is a wonderful quality. We absolutely want our children to grow into independent adults. But here is the catch. Independence can sometimes become isolation. These are people who are extremely proud of saying, I don't need anybody. I'll handle everything myself. I don't ask for help. I don't want to depend on anyone. It sounds strong, but sometimes underneath that strength is a fear of vulnerability. Because asking for help doesn't make you weak. Knowing when you need help is actually a sign of strength. Imagine you are climbing a mountain. You are physically capable of climbing. Yes, you are independent. But if you injure your leg halfway through and someone offers you a hand saying true independence means what? I am capable of standing on my own feet. It doesn't mean I refuse to hold someone's hand when I need it. And that brings us to the third and perhaps the healthiest concept, interdependence. Interdependence means I can stand on my own and I can also rely on you when needed. It is not, however, I need you to survive, and it's also not I don't need you at all. It is more like I don't need you to complete me, but I choose you to complement me. There's a difference. Think about a healthy marriage. Two people have their own identities. They have their own interests. They can make decisions independently. They can spend time apart. They can have their own friends. They can have different opinions. But they also know when life gets difficult, I have someone beside me. That's, ladies and gentlemen, interdependence. You don't lose yourself in the relationship and you don't isolate yourself from the relationship. You maintain your individuality while building a partnership. The same thing applies to friendships. A healthy friendship isn't call me every day or tell me everything. You can't have other friends, right? And why didn't you reply to me? That's dependence mixed with insecurity. A healthy friendship is, I have my life, you have yours. But when we come together, we make each other's lives better. That's interdependence. And here is something important. These three stages can actually be seen as a journey of development. A young child is naturally dependent. They need parents for almost everything. As they grow, they gradually become dependent. They learn to eat by themselves, dress themselves, make decisions, solve problems, right? And take responsibility. But adulthood shouldn't stop at independence. The next level is interdependence. You become capable of taking care of yourself, but you also learn how to cooperate, communicate, ask for help, support others, and build healthy relationships. So the journey isn't dependence, independence, and I need nobody. The healthier journey is dependence, independence, then interdependence. Right? So what we can teach our children as parents, this is incredibly important, ladies and gentlemen. Don't raise children who believe I need somebody to do everything for me. But don't raise children who believe I should never need anybody. Instead, teach them you are capable, you can try, you can make mistakes, you can solve problems, and when you need help, it is absolutely okay to ask. That's emotional strength, that's resilience, and that's healthy dependence, my dear friends. So ask yourself today this question: am I dependent? Am I independent? Or am I learning the beautiful balance of interdependence? Because the goal of life isn't to need anybody, and it isn't to need somebody for everything. The goal is to be strong enough to stand alone and wise enough to know when to stand together. Thank you.